Hello and a very warm welcome to our channel, your trusted space for navigating health and wellness in our best years. From a very young age, we've all had one piece of health advice drilled into our minds: drink more water. We're told to aim for 8 glasses a day, to carry a water bottle everywhere, and that proper hydration is the key to good health. And for the most part, that is excellent advice. But have you ever wondered if there's a limit? Can this universally healthy habit actually become dangerous? The answer, surprisingly, is yes. While it is rare, drinking too much water can lead to a serious condition. Today, we are going to explore the surprising truth about overhydration. We'll discuss why this is a particularly important topic for seniors, what the science says, how to spot the subtle warning signs, and most importantly, how to find your personal Goldilocks zone for hydration. Not too little, not too much, but just right. This is not about scaring you away from water. It's about empowering you with the knowledge to hydrate safely and effectively. Before we begin, a very important note. The information we share today is for educational purposes. Every individual's fluid needs are different. It is always essential to speak with your doctor about your personal hydration needs, especially if you have any existing health conditions like heart or kidney issues. Dehydration is, without a doubt, a major concern for seniors. As we age, our body's thirst mechanism can become less sensitive. We might not feel thirsty even when our body needs fluids. This is why the "drink more water" message is so prevalent, and rightly so. However, the other side of the coin is also important to understand. As we get older, our bodies undergo other changes that can make us more susceptible to the dangers of overhydration. Our kidneys, which are the master regulators of our body's fluid and electrolyte balance, may not be as efficient as they were in our younger years. They might find it harder to excrete large amounts of excess water quickly. Furthermore, many common health conditions that affect seniors, related to the heart, liver, or kidneys, can cause fluid retention. Certain medications can also affect the body's sodium balance. This creates a delicate balancing act. We need enough water to prevent dehydration, but not so much that we overwhelm our body's finely tuned regulatory systems. So, what is the actual danger of drinking too much water? The medical term for the condition is hyponatremia. This might sound complicated, but it simply means low sodium in the blood. This is the key concept to understand. The danger isn't the water itself, but the fact that drinking excessive amounts of plain water in a short period can dilute the concentration of essential electrolytes in your bloodstream. The most important of these electrolytes is sodium. Sodium is absolutely critical for our bodies to function correctly, and when its concentration drops too low, it can lead to serious problems. The condition is sometimes called water intoxication because the body essentially becomes overwhelmed and intoxicated by an excess of water relative to its sodium levels. To truly appreciate why hyponatremia is a concern, we need to appreciate sodium. Sodium often gets a bad rap because we associate it with high blood pressure, but having the right amount inside our cells and blood is essential for life. Think of sodium as the body's master traffic cop for water. It helps direct water into and out of our cells, ensuring that every cell has the right amount of fluid to function without becoming waterlogged. Sodium is also critical for maintaining proper nerve function, allowing signals to travel from our brain to our muscles, enabling muscle contraction, including the most important muscle, our heart, regulating blood pressure and blood volume. When you drink too much plain water too quickly, you dilute the sodium in your blood. The traffic cops get overwhelmed and confused. Without enough sodium outside the cells to keep things in balance, the excess water follows its natural tendency to move into areas of higher solute concentration, which means it rushes into your body's cells, causing them to swell up like water balloons. This swelling can be dangerous all over the body, but it is most dangerous in the brain. One of the trickiest things about hyponatremia is that its early symptoms can be vague and easily mistaken for other conditions, even for dehydration itself. This is why awareness is so important. The early, subtle signs of overhydration can include nausea or vomiting, a persistent throbbing headache, feeling confused, disoriented, or having difficulty concentrating, drowsiness and fatigue, muscle weakness, spasms, or cramps. Do you see the problem? If you're out on a hot summer day and you develop a headache and feel fatigued, your first thought might be, I must be dehydrated. I need to drink more water. In the rare case that you are actually overhydrated, doing that could make the problem much worse. This is why we need to move beyond just drinking more and towards drinking smarter. Let's tackle one of the most famous health rules in the world, the 8 glasses a day rule. Where did it come from, and is it right for everyone? This rule is a generic guideline, not a strict medical command. It's a decent starting point, but it fails to take into account individual differences. The truth is, your personal fluid needs depend on many factors. Your body size. A larger person generally needs more fluid than a smaller person. Your activity level. If you are physically active and sweating, you will need more water. The climate. On a hot July day here in Austria, you will lose more fluid through sweat and will need to hydrate more than on a cool winter day. Your overall health. As we discussed, certain health conditions can dramatically change your fluid requirements. The myth is that everyone needs the exact same amount. The reality is that you need to find the right amount for you. Blindly forcing down glass after glass of water just to meet an arbitrary number can, for some vulnerable individuals, be a risky strategy. Let me tell you a story about a woman named Marguerite, a 78-year-old from Salzburg. She was very health conscious. During a particularly hot summer heat wave, she read an article that urged seniors to drink as much water as possible to avoid dehydration. She took the advice to heart and began forcing herself to drink a large glass of water every hour, whether she felt thirsty or not. By the afternoon, she started to feel quite unwell. She had a pounding headache and felt nauseous. Her first thought was, "Oh no, despite all my efforts, I must be dehydrated." So she drank 2 more large glasses of water. Soon after, she felt confused and incredibly weak. Luckily, her son, who helps care for her, came to visit. He recognized that her symptoms didn't quite add up, and concerned, he sought medical advice. It turned out that Marguerite's good intentions had led to a mild case of hyponatremia. She had simply overwhelmed her body's ability to process that much plain water. So, how can we stay safely hydrated without going overboard? It's all about smart, mindful strategies. 1. Drink to thirst. For most healthy, older adults, your thirst mechanism is still a reasonably good guide. Drink when you feel thirsty. Don't feel you have to force fluids down if you're not thirsty, unless you have been specifically advised to by your doctor. 2. Sip, don't gulp. Instead of chugging large quantities of water at once, aim to sip fluids steadily throughout the day. This gives your kidneys plenty of time to process the fluid without getting overwhelmed. 3. The urine color check is one of the easiest and most reliable ways to check your hydration status. Your urine should be a pale, straw-like yellow. If it's dark yellow or amber, you probably need to drink more. If it's consistently crystal clear like pure water, you might be overdoing it and can ease back a little. 4. Remember electrolytes when sweating. If you've been very active or sweating heavily in the summer heat, your body loses both water and sodium. In these cases, it can be helpful to have a source of electrolytes along with your water. One of the best and safest ways to stay hydrated is to remember that we don't just have to drink our water, we can also eat it. Many foods, especially fruits and vegetables, have a very high water content and also provide vitamins, minerals, and fiber. This is a fantastic strategy because when you get water from food, it's absorbed more slowly, and it comes packaged with natural sugars and electrolytes, like sodium and potassium, which helps maintain that crucial balance in your body. Some wonderful water-rich foods include melons, like watermelon and cantaloupe, cucumbers, celery, oranges, strawberries, and soups, broths, and stews. What's your favorite water-rich food to enjoy during the hot summer months? Please share your ideas in the comments below. We've learned a lot today about the delicate art of hydration. We now know that while dehydration is a major risk, overhydration is also a real, though rare, concern for seniors. The key is to avoid extremes. Let's recap our smart hydration strategy. The danger of too much water is hyponatremia, or low blood sodium. Forget rigid rules like 8 glasses a day and learn to listen to your body. Drink when you're thirsty and sip steadily throughout the day. Use the urine color check as your personal hydration guide. Remember to eat your water by enjoying water-rich fruits, vegetables, and soups. Your goal is to find your personal Goldilocks zone, the amount of fluid that keeps you feeling energized and well without over or underdoing it. If you found this balanced discussion helpful, please give our video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more practical, science-backed health information. And for our final, most important reminder, your fluid needs are unique. It is absolutely vital that you discuss your personal hydration plan with your doctor, especially if you live with any heart, kidney, or liver conditions, or if you take medications that can affect your body's fluid balance. They are your best resource for personalized advice. Thank you for joining us today, and here's to your safe and happy hydration.